So this is a behavior we see sometimes. It's usually like mother and child. In this case, they're brothers, where one allows the other one to kind of prop themselves up. But in this case, oh, it's not they're not brothers. There's his brother. That's the ram. Huh. I look like this because it's like 1,000 degrees. I'm taking a ride around this 4-acre paddock behind the house just to kind of get an idea of the condition of the forage to see and what species are out here to see whether it's something that we want to cut for hay. So our hay farmer is at the house now unloading some straw, and so I'm going to just give you a view of it, and but it looks better. It looks better than I thought it was going to look. So I'm just going to bust right back out here because it looks like he's getting close to having the wagon unloaded, and I want to talk to him before he leaves. Hello. Oh my goodness. It is balmy. I mean, more stifling. Okay, so as you can tell by my sunglasses, I'm heading to a NASCAR race. Just kidding. There's no auto racing of any kind in my future. I am going to be moving those straw bales into the manure spreader shed. I have these on so I can put my hearing protection over. I'm just going into the barn. Hi, guys. Oh, it's a lot cooler in here right now. Okay, I'm gonna top up these waters. I just turned off the drip irrigation that's been running all day. That was unintentional. I should have turned that off when I was out here earlier. And I just didn't think of it. I got so like in my head about like what fields we're gonna turn into hay, where we're gonna stack the bales, where we're gonna wrap them. I just got distracted by that. Oh, I should look at the thermometer. So, I mean, it's not super, I mean, it's bright, but it's not super sunny. Look at our thermometer. 100 degrees. Delightful. I mean, it might be 99. I don't want to be over dramatic. I just wanted to show you. So this wasn't a big job. I don't know why I had it in my head that it would be more bales, but I put them in there really loose because they're pretty wet, but they had to get under cover because we're supposed to have thunderstorms. I looked at the radar. It looked like they're only like 20 minutes away from us now. So I went ahead and got them put away. There is more dirty bedding here than I thought. So I probably should have cleaned this, but I just didn't realize. I thought just by looking at it that it wasn't, that it was like 3-4 inches. And I guess it's probably only 6-8 inches, but with driving the tractor back and forth on it, tore it up a little. This mama and these babies are trying to get inside the barn right here, but this is not the door. I mean, the gate's closed here, so I'm gonna shoo them out. What are you guys doing over here? You can see the barn, but you can't get there. It's hot. Ugh, poor lady. Come on, guys. Come on, little Edie. Come on. Come on. Hi, Edie. Come on, let's go. It's looking rough here. This is the chicken house. It's totally falling down. I don't know if I can, yeah, it's falling down. Here we've got like a big old lamb. Oh, he just did an amazing underbelly maneuver. I'm glad to have the straw. This was good timing. We can roll that out in the morning. All right, so water in here is full. What does it matter? So everybody in here, we're all looking rough. This is not like, this is rough. But today is supposed to be the last day. I think the storms coming tonight are supposed to be the end of this weather. So Yeah, let's hope that that's the case. Okay, so that's it for now. If I don't check in later, I'll definitely check in tomorrow. I'll be at like top anxiety about leaving, so it should be good. Good morning. Hi. Here's the gang. You don't want to come down? Oh, she's working her way down. She's working her way down. There she is. There she is. Good morning, ladies. Okay, so today is T-0 days. We are leaving today. I am feeling some feelings about leaving my dogs and my farm. I have a really lot to do today. I haven't done any packing. I do have some stuff like kind of in piles. So that's at least a start. I need to like fix all this up for like, you know, non-farm appropriateness. I am just out here now. I'm gonna let the chickens out. Oh no, we don't need we don't need any help from you. We don't need any help from you. We don't. This is a chickens only. All right, well, there she is. Checking out. Yeah, that's where the good stuff is. All right, you gotta get out. Come on. This is one problem with bottle lambs. Okay. This lamb. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see her. That's so annoying. So annoying. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss you. Come on. Come on, baby. Okay, so I am letting out the chickens. Oh, you want some grain? I just got a peck on the back of my leg to remind me that I missed a step in the chicken process. I'm gonna go out and double check the fencing in the next paddock up in the field, and then I'm gonna take down the fencing for the first paddock. So it's gonna release them into the next spot for grazing, and I'll show you why when I get there. Okay, Chris is gonna push the sheep out of the barn because we want them to know that we're opening a new paddock. We want them to run out there so we can lock them out. I just posted a video of, I think it might have been even the last time we set a straw bale in there, and like they lost their minds because of the opportunity for a novel feed stuff. Okay, so right here, this is the field that they've been eating, and then this is the field that they're moving on to. But you can see like a lot more flowers, a lot more leaves, and when I say leaves, I mean the leaves of grasses. Just driving up to the next one right now and just as I suspected, the fence isn't connected here. It's not connected because I think we needed to get in with the mower or something. Oh yeah, and we've got one of the twine lines is down. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, here you can see there's only one twine here. I turned the fence off while I was in the barn. I don't remember if I filmed that. This one has come down for whatever reason. Okay, yeah, and see, this fence is just laying on the ground. I'm not totally sure why we did that, but maybe I was waiting for Chris to mow. So I'm gonna stretch this across now. All right, so when I set this fence, this is a post. I stick my boot in to push that post as far to the left or right, depending which way I'm stretching it, so that I can get a nice tight, because it always sags to some degree. So setting it as tight as possible is the goal. These posts are stiffer than the white posts. So that does help if you have problems with like where your field is uneven. At least that's what it seems like so far. Okay, I tied up the end, but what happens is the fence is just a little long. We didn't do a good job stretching it. So what I do in this situation is I pull posts and I make kind of a little zigzag. Okay, so you can kind of see how I pulled this post right here out of line to make this zigzag, and I'm going to tighten up the next one too. So that looks pretty good. Oh gosh, look at that sky behind me. I didn't even notice that pink. Beautiful. Okay, this is done. I'm going to turn this rig around. And then I'll head back down. But I was just thinking, like, I don't know if I ever showed you this. So I'll show you now. Okay, so this is the field that I mowed last Sunday. And over here, I call this paddock the Willows, because this is all willow trees. Yeah, this area back here is all, like, it's a mix of different willows. They're really pretty. I plan to make some garlands out of them. There's also some like wild rose bushes back there, which are really pretty. So I mow around the back of those willows to keep the fence line clear. And then the rest of that sort of island of willows, we plan to keep in place as like wildlife habitat. But also, the sheep love grazing in those willows. They love being in them. Like when the sheep are in this paddock and have access back there, you never see them because they're like, this is our new home. We love it here. We're sick of you. We're sick of the barn. We're wild sheep now. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this little patch of greenery right here. Oops. That patch is where there's a ditch that runs down from the hillside, and that where I got the tractor stuck. I mean, okay, I didn't get any footage of the time I got the tractor stuck there because after that I got the tractor stuck much more dramatically somewhere else. So, you know, like, I have never mowed up there. No, that's not true. Chris mowed with the mower. But yeah, to some degree, we're learning this property. Okay, Chris has already started here with all my yakking. Okay, so here are the girls. And there's Chris. He's wearing red this morning for easy spotting. So this is what it looks like where we've grazed. They've eaten down the tops of the stems. They've left these like tougher parts, and they've eaten most of the leaves. By leaves, I mean this, what maybe normal people would think of as grass. That's the leaf of a grass plant. So yeah, so there still is some feed out here, but I think they're done. Oh, here come my babies. Look, there's the other one.
She followed me all around the barn.
Hi, buddy. All right, Chris is gonna start pulling the fence.
They made a coaxing to like look this way.
Yeah, they seem pretty busy grazing. Oh, they see it. These older ladies, they followed me, right? Yeah, they're familiar with the process here. And they're ready to go whenever we're ready. We got some who aren't paying attention. So this is what the next paddock looks like. And you can see there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of red clover in this field. There's some white clover further out. This has been mowed. This hasn't been grazed. So they're happy. I mean, I could like lay in a field that sheep are grazing for like a meditative thing. Maybe we should do that. Have retreats. Oh, Chris is picking up the fence. I should put this down and also pick up the fence. These fences tangle like you would not believe. So you have to follow the instructions. If you're like, oh, I'm going to buy some of that net for my chickens. Fantastic idea. That's a really great idea. Look at the instructions. Watch the videos. Not these videos, the ones the company puts out. So I am just picking up by the post and then letting the net accordion behind me. All right, I just did an amazing instructional video for rolling up these fences. If you ever want to use one, it probably would have like saved you a ton of time and energy, but I wasn't recording. So, all right, so Chris has his, and we are done here. There they are.
Outran me.
So this is going to be a real test of how well the lambs understand the twine fence, because in the last paddock there was only a short section of twine that they had to realize that they need to stay on one side of. So this will be exciting. The fact that they can walk right underneath this is the reason why we keep all the gates closed. Okay, we are heading back to the barn now to turn the fences back on, number one, and bed the indoor pen. I left my gloves in the side by side. My real job here on the farm is like a 2,000 steps a day kind of job, but because I forget everything and I always have to walk around and collect my belongings, it's like a 20,000 steps a day job. I guess I have my heart health to thank, or my heart health can thank that, my absent brain. That fan was on low. That is so irritating. When I make stupid mistakes like that, it makes me so angry. That fan should have been on high this week. It's been over 100 degrees every single day. It's probably me. I don't know if I've ever filmed in here. This room, I call the fence shop. It's just a little room. They used to use this for tack. That's what these were, like saddle hangers. They're clinch nailed in there. They're impossible to get out. This is where our fence energizer lives. Here in the dry. When I turn it on, it starts. Yeah, we're not getting great voltage on the fence right now. There's just too much grass. We need to deal with the fence lines. Every time I bring up the fence lines, I also bring up the fact that we lambed late, and which made us late on every other job. So it's lovely to use chains to hold your gates shut and hold your panels together, etc. But what happens is like the pack builds up underneath it and the sheep rub against it. And then when you go to take it off, there's so much pressure on that chain, you can't get enough slack to take it off. And Chris, he's so concerned, and this is valid and good, but he's so concerned about the lambs getting out that he puts them so tight that there's no possible way we can ever get them off, and we end up cutting the chains, which is wasteful because they're expensive. And also when you go to have chain cut at like the Home Depot or wherever, it takes forever for the helper to use that stupid safety thing. And this makes me so mad. I am so mad right now. And it doesn't have to be this low. That is infuriating. Yesterday I took some footage of this, but sometimes the ewes come down from the field and they want to come in here because they're used to using the store, and then they just stand there panting rather than walking around the barn to come in. And it did just rain on these bales.
Good job. Very strong. I mean,
I can
This doesn't-
occasionally flip a straw bale, never a hay bale. Okay, Chris is gonna bring that down here. We just had our wires crossed a little. Okay, it is hot in here. Chris is back. I'm gonna put a mask on. Do you want a mask? Okay. The sheep, they're out there yelling because they saw Chris drive this bale around with the tractor. So it's a good thing that they are locked out.
If you could, my leather gloves
Yeah.
are on the table right in there.
Don't worry, folks. I have gloves on for safety, for the dangerous and rough job of holding the camera for this activity.
This straw just gives me splinters.
Yeah, no, totally. All right, here they are. They have like brand new, fresh grass. I mean, we looked at that field. It was gorgeous. And these a-holes are standing at the gate. Is this everybody? Did you leave some out there? It doesn't look like everybody. There's something going on with this gate. I gotta fix it. I think that this knot needs to be tightened. Okay, so I think if I tighten this knot, I mean, obviously I should tighten it with a wrench, but I don't have one. But when I open the gate, it won't like sag. Yeah, I think that's better. All right, just in time to see the girls all go in the doors. It is scorching out here. I am drenched in sweat. I am gonna go put the tractor away now. And I'm gonna have a shot of tequila.
I wonder how we get this into landscape mode. I don't know, but here are the sheep eating the hay. Or the straw, I mean. The babies have discovered down here.
Okay, here I am on vacation. Chris is back at the room. I'm in a kayak. Anyway, I wanted to show you the views. Oh, also I wanted to tell you that the girl at the resort looked at all of us and evaluated us for the size of life jacket, and then she picked out the one for me with like a 300 to 400 pound capacity, which I am taking a personal. The other my friends who were here, theirs are not big like this. And I'm comfortable. If I do fall in the water, I'll drown because of this life jacket and not in spite of it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the views here. It's amazing. All right, it's kind of a gray day. We're supposed to get some storms tonight, and it's a little windy. The weather isn't supposed to be good this week, but I don't care. I'm beached on this little island here, and yeah, that's what it looks like. My friends got in a canoe and they went in a completely other direction. I think they're trying to lose me. It's only been a couple days. They're already sick of me. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get back to paddling. Just wanted to share my views different from the farm. Bye-bye.